Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about supplements that I take. A lot of you guys have asked me to do a video on supplements. I don't know exactly if you wanted me to talk about supplements in general, like what vegans need, but I'm just going to tell you what I take regularly, and you can choose what you want to take yourself or learn a little bit more about me and life. I'm looking down because they're all right here. These 5 things are what I normally take. Okay, so I'm just gonna go one by one, like what they are and how often I take them and why I take them, I guess. This first one is B12 drops, which is obvious because I am vegan. I eat plant-based, so the food that I eat doesn't make its own B12. And the reason why I take it and the reason why everybody should take B12 is that, oh wait, fun fact, 40% of the US population is deficient in B12, but hold on, but only 2 to 3% of the population doesn't eat meat or animal products, which is crazy to me because there's no way that you could like actually stretch out that 2 to 3% of Americans into 40%. That is actually beyond the point. I don't eat animals or animal products which have B12 in them. I eat some products that do have like B12 fortified into it, such as nutritional yeast and some grain products. Did you? Grain product. Archie.
Yes.
Look at this.
The universe is like very interesting today.
Very interesting today.
It really wants us to move.
Yeah.
And pack.
Yeah. Backstory. Sorry that this cuts into the whole B12 thing. I know you really wanted this to be educational, but let us tell you something. Let us tell you something about what's happened today. Just really quick, because I'm probably going to vlog about it tomorrow, but we have to move out. And so this tapestry just fell randomly when we were watching Game of Thrones, and then this light bulb just went out, and it's like the universe is telling us, hey, you guys gotta get out. So that's why I wanted to film this here, because this is actually the last video, sit down video that I guess we'll have together. Back to B12 though. Bacteria is the only thing that makes B12. So that's like found very low in our gut, which is too far for us to absorb, or like in the ground. So back in the day we were able to get, you know, natural B12 because we didn't wash our fruits and vegetables, which came from the dirt, which had microorganisms that made B12. But now we do because there's like a lot of dirty stuff in there. And honestly, like I would rather you wash your vegetables than try to get B12 from fruits and vegetables, because there's just like a lot of dirty stuff. This B12 is a methylcobalamin, and it's a sublingual droplet thing. B12 that is taken in through food or even swallowed as a pill doesn't get absorbed as easily into our bodies just because some things in the digestive system get in the way. So I believe that getting sublingual drops or even like just shots of B12 would be the best because it can be absorbed like under your tongue. So what I do is I like take droplets. I actually haven't taken B12 today yet. So I just like take droplets under my tongue, and I hold it there. It's supposed to be 90 seconds and then swish it around your mouth. Now my teeth are gonna get a little red. And then it absorbs under your tongue, and then you swallow the rest. It's a water-soluble vitamin, so if you get too much B12, then you'll just pee it out. We eat a lot of nutritional yeast, at least when I eat a lot of nutritional yeast, there's a lot of B vitamins in there, and like my pee ends up looking really yellow because of that, because it's just like excreting all of the extra B vitamins that we don't need or that we didn't absorb. The next item that I want to share with you is this vitamin D3. Now, I think vitamin D is really, really important because one, I don't eat animal products, so I can't get vitamin D from there. Natural sources of vitamin D would be things like fatty fish, beef liver, egg yolks.
It has to be in fatty things because vitamin D is like a conversion of lipid storage.
Yeah.
Through the sun.
True, true. Nowadays, especially, I don't get enough sunlight. Even though I live in Southern California, I mean, I can never be so sure because I do spend a lot of time inside. I'm editing videos, I'm studying, interning, working, just doing stuff inside a lot and not so much outside. Okay, I'm like not even gonna try to fix this anymore. Vitamin D is very, very important for the calcium absorption into our bones, and so I take this. And also I noticed that vitamin D has definitely helped with my mood. For the first year that I was vegan, I didn't really think to get vitamin D, which didn't make sense because I lived in Boston, which wasn't a very sunny place, and I didn't eat vitamin D. But now I take it just to be careful, and again, you can never be so sure, and I'd rather spend my money on this and be healthy and have strong bones than to risk it. The next thing is this vegan omega-3 DHA and EPA. I've talked about DHA and EPA a lot in my other videos, but basically they're just long chain fatty acids. So we know that people always emphasize omega-3 in our diet, and we can get omega-3s in our diet as vegans through eating things like flaxseed, basically a lot of seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and stuff like that. And yes, that is elongated in our bodies and made into EPA and DHA, but EPA and DHA are really important for brain health, and our brain starts deteriorating after I think the age of 17 or 18, and by the time we're age 70, our brain has shrunk by 30%. Don't quote me on that, you could definitely look it up. Definitely not necessary to... Let's just take this moment to recognize the uncanny way in which the universe likes to speak to us. It's definitely not necessary to take if you're eating good sources of omega-3s, because your body can convert it when it needs it. But again, I want to make sure that my brain stays healthy for as long as possible. So the next thing that I take is this Biotin. Definitely not necessary, and honestly I have seen such a rapid growth in my hair since I started taking it. I just want to donate my hair, and I want to donate it as soon as possible. So I was like, alright guys, alright, let's just grow a little. Got a little help. So Biotin is really good for hair, skin, and nails, as well as energy, metabolism, and stuff like that. So that's just what I've been taking. And I also have this Vitex, which is chased tree berry. And supposedly it's really good for balancing out hormones. As you guys know, I'm a bit of a hormone freak, and I like to, you know, just experiment around and see what it does. And honestly, I haven't really felt too much of a difference. I read a lot about it online, and for some people it's really helped them regulate their cycles, and others, I think it's really big for people who have like menopause, crazy menopausal syndrome and stuff. I actually don't take this every day. I actually forget about it a lot. But I have it, and it's a supplement in my pantry, and I just wanted to share it with you. And then the last thing that I want to share with you guys is just this pill organizer, because every morning I take these supplements and I just get so tired of opening up every single one individually. So what I do at the beginning of the month, or at the beginning I guess of 21 days, since there's like 21 boxes here, is I just like put in the supplements, and then in the morning I just pop open one of the boxes. I actually... Okay, so they compartmentalize into 3 different ones. As you can see, it says like Sunday, morning, noon, night, but I just do this for 1 day, 2nd day, 3rd day, and then it just goes down like this. I just have this out for 3 days, and then when that's done, I just take out the next one and have that out for the next 3 days. And it's just like, you know, goes until I hit the last day, and then I just refill it. But at least I only have to do it every 21 days, so it's not too much of a hassle for me. I got this at the dollar store, so you could definitely find it at the dollar store. And there's other ones that are like weekly, so only 7 boxes, but I wanted to get the most bang for my buck, you know what I mean. That is my little supplement talk. These are the supplements that I take regularly, or at least try to if I remember. If you had to break it down and ask me, yo, what should I absolutely take? I really think you should take B12. Well, definitely you should take B12. Anybody over, I think the age of 40 or 50 has to take B12, even if they eat meat, because the acid in their stomach tends to get weaker as we get older, and so it's harder for their bodies, and our bodies eventually later, to pull apart the B12 from animal protein. So I always push my mom and my grandparents and my dad to just always take B12, because even though you eat meat, you're still probably not absorbing as much as you are eating. In the long run, it's not about what you eat, it's about what your body breaks down and absorbs. B12 and vitamin D are the main things that you should be taking, just because you don't know for sure how long you're staying out in the sun. And I forgot to mention that the reason why you want to be in the sun is because our bodies can convert the sunlight rays through our skin into the vitamin D that we need. But of course, if you live in a cloudy area, or if it's winter time, even if you stay in the sun for a long time, it's not the same amount of sun rays or the right quality of sun, so we might not be getting the kind of vitamin D that we need to stay healthy, stay happy. So I would definitely advise taking these two, if anything. Just a little plug, this isn't sponsored or anything, but I just want to let you know that all of these supplements can be found on iHerb.com, and you could get $5 off your first purchase with the information in the description below. They do free shipping over $20, and what you order will be there within 2 to 3 days, which is kind of crazy because like Amazon Prime, except you don't have to pay for the Prime part. Free membership, y'all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you learned something new. Let me know what kind of supplements you take down below, or if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, noon, day, or night wherever you are. It is nighttime over here, but thank the Lord for this ring light. I will see you guys next time, and it won't be in this room anymore. Goodbye.